That's not what I meant to click. There we go. Pretty sure we're live. What's up, y'all? I know we're streaming a bit later today. I went to Buffalo Wild Wings for lunch, sat at the bar. And yeah, so stayed there for a little longer than I meant to, but we're back now. Dude, while I was there, there was a point in there was a point of time where it was just me and the bartender left. And after everyone left, it was just me and him. He looks at me and he goes, "It's just me and you now." I said, "Yeah, it is." He said, "Want a kiss?" I said, "Bro, hey, hey, yo, like, let's pause. Let's pause for a minute here." But it was pretty funny. Yeah, there's funny things like that happen when you venture outside of your own home, especially if you're an introvert like me. Funny things tend to happen. But I am uh I am back now and I'm back home now. Let's make sure my microphone is working. It is working indeed. All right. All right. I think I got everything set up a little quicker today than I usually do. We'll see if today is the final day of if we 100% this game or not. Like I said, it's probably gonna. We'll either get it. We'll either get it done today or we'll
Get me out of here! Help!
It's gonna take us 2 more, so we might
I'm working on it.
get it done tomorrow or the next time. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream tomorrow.
Can't let him hit me. I know this is all an illusion, but it feels so real.
So this one's about taking hits, I guess. All right, round 2. Oh, almost took a hit right away. Round 2.
Uh-oh! Mysterio's back!
You cannot defeat me!
You're done. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
You felt that one, didn't you?
I take it. What? That's so stupid. I did not take a hit. I'm still at 200 health. I'm still at 200 health. How did I take a hit? This game's stupid, man. I'm done already. Stream's over. I'm done. Just kidding. I'm obviously going to keep streaming. But I'm very upset that we're getting silver instead of gold. Just because this game decided to cheat me.
this time. Never stop.
Thanks, Spider-Man. You're all right.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie.
Try to relax.
Not gonna lie. On my way home, I was playing my
Another
my
message from
my.
Hi, Spider-Man. Betsy here again.
I'm gonna wait for her to stop yapping so I can say this.
Quentin is off doing some focused work.
You mean off being all weird and moody? Dude needs to talk to someone.
Yes, well, I'm working on getting him some help. We're all a little stressed, which is why I'd like to ask.
Shut up, Betsy. I know you're the bad guy.
Mysteriums. The sooner we can fix this, the sooner Quentin will return to his usual brilliant self.
Scorpion.
Sounds like Beck is taking this hard. I feel for him.
Alright. Like I said, not gonna lie. I listened to
Being
my
attacked by symbiotes.
my girl music playlist on my way home. Dude. I'll throw some cheeks to Bad Romance by Lady Gaga. I straight up. Like that song is an all-time banger. I throw some
I better check it out.
absolute buns to that song. Like, not gonna lie. I may be a heavy metal hard rock guy, but that song gets me twerking. I don't really know a guy who it doesn't get a twerk, who doesn't start twerking to that song though. Oh no. We took out a minute left. Okay, you did not hit me, but whatever. I'm done complaining about it, man. Done complaining when this game claims that I got hit, even though I didn't. It's a 2-year-old game, and they're not going to fix anything, so might as well just take the punches as they happen. Okay. All done. Honestly, stop paying attention to the time limit. I'm gonna crack open my drink real quick. Delicious. I forgot I had even grabbed that for myself. But
Find an indoor gym till it's safe out here.
dog, it is safe out here. I've already defeated Venom. Hashtag go check out Marvel Spider-Man 2 replay through finale by P. Hance on YouTube. And subscribe while you're at it. I'm just playing, man. Shameless plug. I have to throw a shameless plug in there every once in a while. Okay, it's down here somewhere. Where is it? Okay, it's like right here, but it's blocked. Oh, it's right there. I know where it is. This whole thing right here.
There it is.
Because this thing's gonna swing open. I can tell. Why? There we go.
Should be able to move that, no problem.
Then move it. What's that up?
Webs will keep the wheel in place.
Oh, okay, I see.
Not for me.
I don't know if we needed to do both ones. I guess not. I guess we just needed to do that left one. Got it done though, man.
Hey, Miles. Got an alert from the stash at my old place.
You lived in that penthouse?
Back in the early Prowler days, when I was on Fisk's payroll.
Fisk?
Yeah, I know. Still remember when I got the keys. I wanted to impress my big bro so badly, but he was ashamed because he knew how I got it.
Whatever Dad felt, I know he always loved you.
Appreciate that, nephew. Maybe one day I'll believe you.
Still a lot I don't know about Uncle Aaron and Dad. Wonder what other stories they had.
You ain't no prowler. Hobie Brown is the prowler, man. I'm just kidding. That's the old head talking to me. When I grew up reading Spider-Man comics, so
Are those tiny stickers?
it's always weird when they kind of retcon old characters and make them new characters, and they kind of fit the new story's narrative. But
Enter at your own risk.
I honestly like,
Really start.
as much of an old head as I am,
No! I can't move!
and I'm like, you know, Hobie Brown is the prowler.
you soon.
It is like, as a story narrative, it is a lot more interesting for considering Miles Morales is a Spider-Man now. It's more interesting to have his uncle be the prowler.
Try not to bleed all over my Mysterio.
I didn't even read what the challenge was before I started this one. I was just playing combat. I didn't realize I had to throw people off the arena.
What is it this time?
Too distracted trying to tell you guys my opinions about modern Spider-Man comics. Now,
Beep.
as much of it as an old head as I am, like, Hobie Brown is the original prowler. Aaron Davis is probably a more interesting prowler, I should say.
You won't hit the break point unless I knock them off the edge.
Done. Done. Boom! I got that done in like half the time. Literally half the time. That's how good I am at this game.
All good.
I'm just playing, man. I'm not that
You've
good.
been through a lot.
I've seen people play this game who are a lot better than me. 50 seconds, though, for a gold. 49 seconds. When the gold only requires you to get, like, 90 seconds or less. Like, come on. Come on, man. Give me credit where credit's due. Like, I'm pretty darn good at this game. Pretty darn good at the Spider-Man games. It's because I am Spider-Man in real life, not gonna lie. I'm like, that's not even me kidding, like I'm literally Spider-Man in real life. Like I have his power, I can crawl up walls if I want to. Not even gonna hide it from you guys. Now that you guys know my true identity. There's an app request over here. I don't know if it's most likely a both. They're usually all both.
Spider-Man.
All the app requests at least.
I'm looking for my grandpa Earl. He kept talking about meeting someone.
Ah, it's the
here,
grandpa
and now
one.
He's gone, and
I remember this one.
can you please help me find him?
Any clues?
It's a
on
pretty
where he
sad
might be?
one.
Just this picture. He was staring at it all morning.
This looks familiar. Some kind of exhibit. This looks like it was taken 60 years ago. Around the same time of year, too. I'll find it.
Is this where
Don't
we
worry.
fought with Black Cat at the
Please
beginning of the
hurry.
game?
He gets
Or
confused and
a couple
I just
missions
don't
into
want
the
him
game,
to
I should say.
get scared or hurt or...
You know what I mean? Where she goes to Paris.
Don't worry. I'll find
Maybe
it.
that's why it looks familiar to Miles.
No, Grandpa. Let's see what I can find.
Maybe it is.
Those flowers by the sea lion pool. Is something else there?
Potentially.
My wonderful Earl. Yep. This is him.
My wonderful Earl. It's sunny today, around 85 degrees. Sky's blue and clear and beautiful. I took a walk through the botanical garden, followed the same path you and I walked when we were all young and in love. It made me laugh, thinking how nervous you were. Your palms were sweating so bad I thought you were going to pass out. You were just too cute. Well, I'm sure you're tired of that story by now. I just keep thinking about that walk. I'd give anything to go back there. The sun doesn't seem as bright without you today, but when I close my eyes, its warmth makes me feel like you're beside me. Don't worry about a thing. Just think about the big hug I'll be giving you when I get home. Thank you, every breath, Billy. Sped read that.
Hey, I didn't find your grandpa yet, but I did find a note for him. It name drops a botanical garden.
My grandparents used to
Yeah,
take
I
me
used to
and
do
Pops to
the
botanical
speed
gardens.
reading little
That has to be where he
test
is.
slash exercise they had you do when you were in elementary school.
This inhaler has Grandpa's name on it. He can't be too far. If I could figure out what's in the inhaler, I could probably create a trail leading to Grandpa.
We'd need to figure out what's in the inhaler, dude. Like, it's literally probably just whatever comes in inhalers for people who have asthma.
That's not right.
That sucks. That one. That one. This one. This one. This one. Done. Boom, baby!
Hey, your grandpa isn't at the gardens, but I was able to create a trail using his inhaler that should lead me right to him.
Oh no, really?
Guess we
Please
just
hurry.
run to
He
him.
needs that thing like he needs lungs. Lately, I've been so
Never mind, I
busy.
probably shouldn't run to him because I lost the trail.
Sometimes taking care of him felt like
Move,
a thing
people.
I had to do.
I'm looking for a grandpa.
Losing him, all I want is to sit with him.
I lost the trail again. I need to stop trying to be Spider-Man and
Be
just
so hard on yourself.
be a regular human and
Trying
start
to keep
running through this
responsibility straight
place.
is tough. Trust me, I get it. You're doing your best.
I got a lot of subscribers from that video where I was talking about Venom's cheeks. I'm guessing y'all just want me to talk about Venom's cheeks some more.
I found him by the lake. I'll hang with him until you get here.
You did? I'm on my way. Stay right there.
So,
Hey there, sir.
Spider-Man? Whatever
butt
you
cheeks,
think
butt
I
cheeks,
did,
butt cheeks.
I didn't.
Venom's butt cheeks, butt cheeks. That's
Your
all you guys want
granddaughter's
from me,
looking
huh?
for you, sir.
Granddaughter.
I'm just your little circus jester
Well,
here to
tell her
talk
I'll
about
be
butt
back in a
cheeks.
minute. I proposed to my wife here. Right here. Where we sit.
Man, you're making the rest of us look bad. How'd you ask?
First off, we had to go to the zoo. Never met a soul who loved animals more than that woman. I was terrified. I meant to ask her at the meerkats. She said they reminded her of me. But my knees were knocking, man. I couldn't see straight. We left the zoo and just kept walking. Ended up here. She... If you saw her, man, just perfect. But clumsy. Nearly fell into that pond there. Face first. You ever been in love, Spider-Man?
Maybe.
It's beautiful. Nothing more beautiful. Can I tell you something, Spider-Man? I know I'm fading. It's scary as hell. Thought I'd be ready, but nothing gets you ready. Nothing. When I'm here, it's like she is too. Like I'm living it all over again. All nervous and sweating and whatnot. Then I look into her eyes and it's like I'm home. I was so nervous that day, Spider-Man. Almost didn't even ask. It's like I blinked and she's gone.
I'm sorry.
You said my granddaughter was looking for me? Let's go see her.
I should have guessed you'd come here. Sorry we lost track of each other.
It was my fault for wandering off. But Spider-Man took good care of me. Had a nice chat about your grandma.
Oh yeah? She used to love this spot, huh? I feel like I spent every weekend here with her, feeding the ducks.
I wouldn't doubt it. I don't know much, but I know that she...
It's a beautiful moment, man. Can't really talk during that or make jokes because it's one of the beautiful moments of this game. You're not supposed to talk during. I guess we can make an upgrade probably. I guess it's not affordable. City tokens? Okay. Let's look at focus. What's affordable here? Focus rewarded by abilities is increased by 10%. Point launch. Let's do this one. That one's pretty good. These are just gold, I'm pretty sure. Like, they just color them gold. That's so pointless. That is literally so pointless. I don't know why they added that, because you can't even see these gadgets. So why would we care about what color they are? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's probably my least favorite part of this game, and the deal, like the the updates they added, is they added these upgrades where you can make them gold. But these aren't even things you see, like, at all. I don't understand that decision making at all. If you liked it, I'm not going to judge you, but why would you care about gadgets using upgrade points and stuff you earned to make gadgets that you literally don't even see in this game gold? Like, that's so stupid, man.
Didn't your mom ever teach you not to feel? Sorry, guys. But beach day is canceled. Get out of my way! This is for your own good. I'll rip your limbs off, spider.
Good luck with that. Gotta get attacked by Sandman first. I gotta focus up, man. I'm sitting here trying to talk to you guys too much. You guys need to stop distracting me, man. We're done, though.
That sand crystal's all mine now.
I lose the creeps at the school and come home. Walk through the front door. But you're not there. They are. What have they done to you, Kimia?
Craven's real evil for having his people drag Marco's kid into this. Gotta find more crystals to figure out what went down.
Marco's memory is returning and he's agitated. The doctors are piecing together what happened. It sounds like it's not all his fault. I'll let you know if I hear more.
Thanks, MJ. Pretty hot, by the way, so if Peter ever decides to mistreat you, you know, give me a call.
Whoa.
I was literally trying to web strike one of them so I could at least take one down before I had to start the combat, but whatever, man. Just don't obey any of my commands. I'm literally, oh my god. I literally tried to web strike this person 5 times. My triangle button just isn't working for whatever freaking reason. So stupid. Done. 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 That's pretty cool. I've never tried that before. I've never tried punching him with that, you know, I don't know what ability it's necessarily called, but the electric punch that...
If you call reinforcements, not cool. Show him who is the threat.
And then, you know, dragging him back down. Because then it, like, electrobursts around. I don't know. I've never tried that, so that's cool. I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. You guys get it.
Now I can look around for info with Pete.
I think you guys understand what I'm getting at.
Nice looking base you got there. Hope some Spider-Man doesn't ruin it. The drones recharge and take off here. Wonder what would happen if I overcharged them. Busy bird. Migrating over from the last blind. Should check out the other blind to find out where the base is.
Nah. I should go do stuff. Go do other stuff. Like there's a Mysterium over here. I don't actually know how many more of these we have. There's not a Mysterium over here. I already finished this one. Why would it show up on my map when I did this little scan thing then? Just waste my time. Just a complete waste of my time. I guess we can take this blind down though. You're done. See ya. I love the little comic effects that I have on as a setting. It's pretty cool. Adds a lot of personality, I think, to the game. Maybe not everybody loves them because it could be a distraction, but yeah, wussies. Yeah, you can kind of throw them as a, when you use that ability, you can kind of throw or drag whoever as like an electric bomb. which is pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. Maybe not everybody does, but
being as gentle as I can be here.
yeah, right, man.
Hunter's got the memo that everything cool is in Brooklyn these days. That old army base won't be housing drones for much longer. Now I can take them down.
Let's do it as Peter. Bro's doing sit-ups on the side of a building. What a loser.
Alright, what do we got?
I can't call him a loser, man. He has pulled some of the most bad of baddies in the entire Marvel universe. So, not that much of a loser, you know what I mean? Married to MJ, dated Black Cat, told Gwen Stacy, like, bro, come on. Dude's an absolute legend.
Why didn't they just pick an
I don't care what anybody says.
Does it matter? They're making these drones to kill you.
Good point. Let's stop that from happening.
Be sure to hook the charging station up to a power supply to destroy the drones. Let's ground some birds.
You're feeling sleepy.
If you could, here's a question. If you could date anybody from the Marvel universe, male or female, I don't care. Who would you who would you try to bag? You know what I mean? I probably have to go with MJ, you know what I mean? Like, that's like childhood crush of mine right there. Is Mary Jane Watson. Like, it's a tough toss-up between...
You're powering up the drones here. You can tether your web from the charging station to a power supply. You'll overcharge them into oblivion.
It's a tough toss-up between Black Cat and MJ, but I think I have to ultimately go MJ. You know what I mean? There's something about her. She's got it going on. Oh, I messed up bad there. That's my fault. That is completely my fault. I got so distracted by my question that I just completely lost focus of what I was doing. My fault, y'all. Y'all were wanting to see some stealth. There's lots of fine people in the Marvel universe, though, you know what I mean? Like Black Widow, fine. If you're into the dudes, I don't know. Maybe Steve Rogers, maybe Bucky, maybe. I don't know a whole lot of people that are into Tony Stark. Okay, who is taking my abilities? Hold on, this dog right here. Whatever, hold on. That's not who I wanted to take down at all, man. I wanted to take the freaking dog down. Blew a whole car up. The females are finer though. The girls of Marvel. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just because of my personal preference or whatever. But like, dude, I feel like even people who are maybe attracted to the dudes more than I am would also agree that the females are this built difference. Now the real question is, when it comes to attractiveness, I guess, of fictional characters, who are we going with, Marvel or DC? I think I have to go DC, like straight up. I find myself having a bit more of a fictional crush on more DC characters than I do Marvel characters. That's just me, you know? Let me know. Let me know what your opinion is, I guess.
Must run the whole another encrypted file.
Vladimir, what is it now? I could have come with you. You are not needed. I'm never needed, it seems. I think you did not want to be outclassed. That is exactly what I want. But by you, it doesn't use you, father, to steal your children's birthright. The only right birth offers is the inevitable promise of death. You have us fighting over scraps, but I will take back what is ours. What is mine?
Vlad sounds like a chip off the old block. Hope he takes the long way here.
Seriously. Let's keep making sure he doesn't have one of these bases to call home.
The hunters are gone and the drones are grounded. He's pretty good at this.
Like when we're purely talking DC, we got Catwoman, we got Wonder Woman, we got Black Canary, we got Harley Quinn, we've got Talia al Ghul, we've got... Dude, who else am I missing here? Supergirl, actually I don't know if... Supergirl might be a minor. She might be a teenager, so... So I shouldn't say that. Lois Lane, we've got... Dude, who else do we got? Y'all can help me out here, man. Starfire. We've got...
If that's a nest, I better check it out. Where's the heart of the nest? Need to move that car.
Hot girl, I guess, Shiera.
Stay in control.
She's pretty fine.
You can do this. Need to move that car.
How did we both hit each other at the same time? That's so dumb. Oh, we got a behemoth, of course. I'm leaving the mission. I was bodying him so much it caused me to leave the mission area. That's crazy. It said you're giving this guy too much of a whooping.
They keep coming.
How is the behemoth not, dude, I swear. The behemoth is so stupid because he can just sit there and just tank damage all day. I mean, y'all saw I was giving him so much of a beating that I literally left the mission area, and he's still standing.
Only a few more seconds.
Just an absolute tank. I've let a lot of damage happen to this nest, though. Usually I keep it above 80%. I guess I was trying to hit that behemoth too much that I let too much happen. We're good, though. We still beat it.
Finally. Oh, thanks, Spider-Man. Take care of yourselves, okay?
Alright. What else do we... I guess we can finish the flame. I think this is the last mission of the flame. Let's go ahead and go finish it. Well, since we're right here, let's go ahead and do this bird. And then we'll go do the last mission of the flame. Only doing this because I saw it and it's literally right. It was right on top of us. I usually stay focused. You know what I mean?
Just another day in the city. Gotta get enough data before this bird finds its target. Definitely take after their mama. Better avoid him. Mama bird is about to be very angry.
Okay, it kept us in the path. I remember last time we took down one of their partners, it like led us so far out of the path that it was hard to kind of get back in.
That's 50% left.
Also, I've started my... Okay, whatever, man.
That burns.
I've started my Mario Odyssey replay through on my my channel, man. So if you're into that game at all, or if you're excited for the Switch 2, I knew I was gonna hit that. I literally looked at it and I said, "Let me go hit that."
It's too hot.
Yeah, if you're into Mario Odyssey or 3D Mario games, or you're excited for the Switch 2, go check out. I'm replaying through Mario Odyssey right now on my channel, man.
Not much left in this burn. Got the data.
But once I finish live streaming the 100% of this game, I'm gonna live stream the 100% of Arkham Knight, and then I should be done with the main Mario Odyssey replay through. And I can start 100% in that game on the stream.
This target died.
I've got a lot planned for this channel, man, so subscribe if you haven't already.
Craven was hunting dead people. Okay, now this is getting weird.
Completely free, man. And you don't even have to watch my videos. You can unsubscribe at any time, or you can, whatever, man. But in the moment right now, it helps me out a whole bunch if you subscribe. You know what I mean? Fast travel unlocked. I don't understand why, like, some games when traversal is real slow, I get fast travel, but for a part of the perk of being Spider-Man and playing a Spider-Man game is the traversal, is web swinging. So, like, why would I ever... I get it, it's so fast, it's like, it's instant load. If you want to get across the map, you can fast travel and get there instantly. But that's like... That's the whole point of being Spider-Man, is web swinging and traversing across the city. So why would I ever want to fast travel? Some people do though. Some people's TikTok and Vine has ruined, or YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels and everything
Scrapyard nearby.
has ruined our kind of our generation's attention span. So they want to do everything as quickly as possible. They have no patience. I don't care, man. I want a web swing. I'm Spider-Man. I want a web swing.
This doesn't look like an Oscorp property. What are they?
The Crimson Hour won't be long now, my embers. Can you feel it? The unworthy will. Soon enough.
All those innocent people. Gotta disable these bombs before they can hurt the civilians in those buildings. I can do this. So this is the Crimson Hour. Burning Brooklyn and everyone in it to the ground. Did you pull the switch?
Just got back.
Oh no!
Isn't that much fun anyway?
The full beacon has arrived.
Full beacon is finally shown in space. Wonderful. You almost had me thinking my prophecy would have come true.
I genuinely did not see people standing there. That's why I jumped down like that. I was trying to do this stealthily, but I guess not anymore. Whatever. I didn't want to do this stealth-like anyways. That's boring, right? We want to go in guns a-blazing. That's the only fun way to play Spider-Man games, is go in as loud as possible. See, that's so much faster, man. Then we just get it done. We don't need stealth.
Great. Yuri.
Yuri's such a loser, man. I get it, man. Her friends died, but she's one of the lamest parts of this game series.
You haven't changed your mind!
About saving lives? No! You?
Nope! Still not a fan of killing people!
How many bombs are left?
I don't know! I disarmed 4 of them, but there may be more! You'll need more than a blade to stop us!
Stop holding back! If you have to lay waste to this entire neighborhood,
it sounds like all this is the start of their Crimson Hour!
Yuri, I'm taking down everybody right now, you bum. You're no superhero. Just let me do it all.
I checked the area earlier. I couldn't find where the flame is broadcasting from.
We can find him together when we're done here!
You can look for my lighter. Rick stole it at the hospital.
You've got nothing to worry about, Ember.
Let's do the rage.
None of you can be worthy until you
going to leave, just leave!
That doesn't pay me. I'm down here and I find him. You stay out of my way.
Not a chance!
Yuri, again, I have superpowers. You're just an angry ex-cop. You cannot take me. I promise. You want to get whooped again, I'll whoop you again. I promise you I will. You're nothing. I had to defeat the guy you were even fighting. You were in a one-on-one, I was in a 1v20.
Did we actually do it?
Actual bum.
Oh, tell me. It's gonna hit the tankers.
You've stopped trains before, right?
No brakes. Great.
This was your idea, Yuri. You should stop the train.
Not working.
Golly, I'm sick of her.
We derail it.
Get me over this mission so I can get rid of her. Driving me nuts.
Believe we're doing this?
Really?
I pressed it. Thank you.
Last shot.
Barely, man. We diverted it towards another tanker. That was so smart. What's up, Cletus?
Guess you're gonna have to make up a new prophecy.
Before you and I met, one of my embers told me about his work at Oscorp.
I don't know if we're gonna fight Carnage in the next game or not.
Discovered.
Or if they were saving it for DLC that they just decided to cancel because they were like, yeah, never mind.
Suit that can make you big and strong is just another case of the unworthy trying to cheat death and play God. That's what I thought too. But when devils attack the city, like I prophesied,
And Oscorp sent out some of this treatment for safekeeping.
I knew it was meant.
Spider-Man, you have superpowers. Like, you don't have to just sit here because it's a cutscene. You know what I mean?
That's what all this was for.
And when the Crimson Hour rolls over this earth, it shall bring truth, judgment,
And Carnage.
and carnage.
Oh. Who would have predicted that Cletus Cassidy is Carnage? Once again, Spider-Man, you have superpowers. Get up! Don't let this absolute bum Yuri save you. Whatever, man. Whatever.
He's gone. He'll go underground just like last time. But I'll find him.
You could have killed him. But you saved me instead.
I told you. I'm trying to save the most lives. You still do that pretty well. You gonna turn me in now? I'll let you know when I find him.
No, you won't, because this game came out 3 years ago, and we haven't heard anything since.
Flame wanted that train derailed, so he could get a symbiote. At least we stopped him from taking innocent lives in the process.
Alright.
Hey, Yuri, do you want help tracking down the Flame?
Thanks, but I need some time to myself. Besides, we've taken down a good chunk of his operation, so he'll be going back to the drawing board. I'll start checking his old aliases. Archie Abel, Walter Wackman, Cletus Cassidy. But this could take months, maybe even years.
I'll be ready when you've got something.
Thanks.
I couldn't turn her in after she saved me. Maybe I...
Can I please get this mission? Okay, do your loading so I can do my next mission, please. For as fast of loading times as this game has, I swear it has the slowest in-between mission times.
Not bad.
Inside the water tower. That's my fault.
Is that? Oh, man. I haven't been there in years. When we were at the Bugle's old office...
Probably, I don't care. Oh, I love New York so much. Everybody's so great. Oh, no, 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 no. Shut up. Trying to do my next mission, man. I just complained about people's patience levels, and now I'm...
Probably without a permit. That shouldn't mean you don't have a permit. That's illegal in New York. Mike! Mike! He's still breathing, but I can take him to a hospital. I knew those fireworks looked shady. Is he gonna be okay? If I had to guess, he's only unconscious. But I better move fast just in case.
And where's the hospital?
Spider-Man! You're okay. I'm just taking you to a hospital. And feel obligated to point out that personal fireworks are illegal in New York.
Lame. New York's lame for that.
We lost him a few
Everybody
years ago.
wants some illegal
We've always
fireworks.
loved him, so we try to launch a few around his birthday.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Here you go. Sit on a stretcher.
Now just sit tight and let the pros take it from here.
Thanks. Actually, wait. If those fireworks we bought were sketchy, maybe you should check where we got them from. Some docks north of us between those two bridges.
I know the spot you're talking about. I'll check it out. Hey, your brother's getting checked out now. He suggested I take a look at where you got your fireworks from, too.
The dock guys? That's a good call. But watch out. I know I saw two of them with guns. Like serious guns.
Good to know.
Bro, watch it next to that barrel. We can't make any money.
They're just selling fireworks, man. Leave them alone.
Get back to checking the guns.
Yeah, they're wearing ski masks and have guns and act like all the other villains in this game, but you know what I mean? They're just selling fireworks.
2 cups of gunpowder seems right for these. Screw it. I'm not making fireworks for babies. 5 cups.
There you are.
No way he saw me.
Hi, I'm in the market for some poorly made explosives.
No way he saw me.
Fighters here. Call the boys.
I'm calling BS on that. You're done. There you go. You want to play strong guy so much? How about you sit on that truck?
Won't get me with those webs. Watch out! Here comes.
Too easy. I am Spider-Man.
Those fireworks are lit. To the river they go. Crap. The sparks lit 2 more. Just 1 crate left.
Why are we webbing them if they're gonna explode anyways?
Look at that. Happy birthday, Lex.
Was that you? Oh man, I hope Mike saw that from the hospital. Lex would have loved it.
Just disposing of some illegal items.
Okay, just go sit at the docks until they're done with a phone call. Hey, you know what? I'm not complaining because it led me right to a spider bot.
In another life, I totally
Scarlet Spider.
rock this look.
Yeah, I mean I guess that's a reference to your clone, Ben Reilly. In a different life. Hey, there's another spider bot right over here. I don't actually know how many we have left. I feel like we've gotten a ton of them.
Presumably, precious containers carrying commodities that we rely on. Spider-Man and that new vigilante. Oh, did I just spoil the play? Can you see where this is going? I feel sorry for anyone awaiting a shipment today. It's not coming. You know who to thank. Explosions.
Why is it on my minimap if it's not a playable area? Come on, Insomniac. Don't even make that blurred out if it's not a playable area.
The followers of the flame. I'm not here to judge. Were mercilessly attacked by Spider-Man. From the rumblings I've heard, there's a new
Dude's really taking the side of a satanic cult over a superhero.
Now I can't say for certain what the inciting incident was. But
They got Jameson so wrong in this game. Like, Jameson's a Spider-Man hater, but he's not... He doesn't go that far, where he takes the side of evil cultists over Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't take anybody's side when it comes to this case, like a case like this. And yeah, I'm talking over him, because he's talking nonsense.
What's the next freedom you expect Spider-Man to threaten? I'm awaiting your calls.
L. Jameson. Worst adaptation of Jameson in this game.
Okay.
These wind turbines are tiny but mighty. Once deployed on high altitude currents, they are a potentially self-sustaining source of clean power. Eventually, they'll shuttle back and forth to a dock.
Actually, I've been streaming for an hour. It doesn't feel like that. Doesn't feel like I've been streaming for that long.
I think I can get these up to the right altitude with the web wings.
Oh well.
They don't call it Brooklyn Heights for nothing. Here we go! Huh. Web wings alone aren't getting me enough lift. I need a little push. The intersection of Court and Montague is super windy. I've certainly lost enough papers walking through there. Let's use that as a natural wind tunnel. Now to deploy. Fly free, little turbine. Kabam! Whoops, gotta turn around. How can such tiny turbines create so much energy? One more! There we go! Great! They're all happily launched. I'll just head back. The turbine's been compromised? What? How? Need to check on that. Talon drone's attacking the turbine. I've got to stop them.
I was gonna say, let me get some random bad guys attacking it.
You guys again! stop meeting like this?
They have always. We won't have to.
Really?
Bro, Craven's dead. Just go back to Africa or Europe or wherever you guys are from. Australia. Craven's from all over the place, man.
Okay, that's all of them. Now to get this turbine back in place. There. All up and running. I should make sure Dr. Wynn sets up some turbine security for these.
Also, no, it is not racist to tell super villain terrorists to leave the United States. Their boss is dead. They are only here to kill people. No other reason. They're only here to kill innocent people. So yeah, I'm allowed to tell them to go back to whatever country they came from.
77 dogs in 10 minutes. And they were foot long.
All these people fell down like I did something to them. Absolute losers. Grow a spine. Man, everybody's pissing me off today, I swear. Ooh, I fell down. Ooh, Spider-Man swinging through.
I heard this guy dips his hot dog buns in tomato juice before eating them. Now, I guess that it makes it easy for them to go down, but tomato juice? Brother, that ain't right.
Dude, anything involving tomatoes isn't right. Tomatoes are the worst. I don't care who you are.
What are you doing?
Hey! Has anyone seen my gas truck?
Trust the flame. Everything burns.
There's scratches! Keep going!
We done? Oh, backup is just taking half a year to get here. Come on, dude.
Spider-Man's death belongs to the hunter. Nice! I was wondering if this could get any harder.
He's weak. Keep it up.
No more hunters? No more hunters.
Anything else in this area other than... I guess there's some photo ops. Go do this one. We're running out of stuff to do, man. Like I said, it's... I don't know if I just go ahead and finish this 100% this game now, or if I save it and... I mean, it's going to be like a 45-minute stream, you know what I mean? To get 100%. Maybe not. Maybe it'll be a little bit longer. Where's the spider bot?
Excusez-moi.
There it is.
You're coming with me.
Beach party. That's literally what I said. Is beach party. Apparently that's the name of the photo op.
If there's a good time to be had, they'll find it.
Perfect.
Brooklyn Bridge.
Ah, the Manhattan.
The Manhattan Bridge. My bad.
Can you believe they started building it in 1901? Finished in 1909. I thought it was old when I was a kid.
My fault.
Now?
I don't know the geography of Manhattan, I guess. I'm not from there. Dude, I'm from the Midwest. I'm from far, far away from either the East Coast or the West Coast. I say far away. I'm like smack dab in the middle. Actually, I'm probably closer to the East Coast than I am the West Coast, but the West Coast is far away from me, but alright, oh, cool. This thing right here.
Looks like Marco left more crystals behind.
Can go do this real quick. Alright, spawn little sand people.
How many of you are there?
To all you fine gentlemen or fine ladies, whoever just joined the stream. I posed this question earlier in the stream, but if you had to choose male or female, I'm, you know, either or, I don't care. Based on attractiveness, who you choosing, Marvel or DC? You know what I mean? Like the Marvel Comics universe or the DC Comics universe. Or if you're not attracted to either, if you're like, that's gross, I'm not a pervert. You could say that too. I don't care. And why? Like, who's your top choice? You know what I mean? DC's personally my choice, but I don't know who my top choice would be. Probably Harley Quinn. Yeah, Harley Quinn for sure.
Must have used some strong stuff to knock out Sandman. But what happened to Kemia?
I like all Marvels and I like Spider-Man because he saves a lot of people. Hey, you know what? Facts. Spider-Man, you know, Spider-Man is straight up my favorite superhero of all time. He's my favorite, like one of my favorite fictional, just characters of all time. I have a tattoo. Like I straight up like that's how much I like Spider-Man. Is I've got a tattoo of him, right there, right here on my leg. But yeah, I've got a tattoo. I've got a puzzle that I glued together on my wall. I've got. Yeah. I've got a with a great power comes great responsibility sign. Like, hi, what's up? How do you say ZSGI? What's up, boss? How you doing today, man? We got a little app request here. I just completed this game. It's a good one, man. Have you played any of the other ones? I think the first one they ever did back in like the very first one with Doc Ock as the main villain. That's my favorite one that Insomniac has done.
Such detailed
But this one's pretty solid too. The web swinging is fun. The map's good.
Bloomed like this.
That is gorgeous.
You've played them all? Yeah.
Well, when you see them,
Which one's your favorite then? Personally, I like the first one the best, but they're all pretty solid.
hey, Miss, thank you for your services.
Is this a mission where we have to? I think this is a mission where we have to play as Haley. Yep, it is. You like Spider-Man Miles Morales? That's a good one too, man. For as like, even though that was more of a, it was more of like a PS5 tech demo. The symbiote ability, yo, yeah, the symbiote abilities go hard. Like straight up, when it comes to just straight up combat, like this game might be the best, just because of like straight up just because of the symbiote abilities. Like especially using um, actually can't really remember how to play this mission. um, but yeah, like using like symbiote rage and using even Miles like venom power. I guess I messed that one up. Like this game's a lot of fun because of that. Kind of like story wise and side mission wise, though. I just remember being so hyped for the first one and kind of just waiting years and years for that one. And then it finally came out, and it was like just because of how big of a Spider-Man fan I was, it just felt so awesome playing as a game that was just like next gen and really playing as Spider-Man, if you know what I mean. But yeah, they really nailed the symbiote abilities when it came to this game. They're all pretty solid though. I think whichever of the three Insomniac Spider-Man games is your favorite, there's pretty valid reasons to enjoy it or enjoy whichever one's your favorite. What's that person doing up there, Haley? Is he creating graffiti? The board's gonna break. Boom. I don't know if I just wish these games were longer. Yeah, for sure. Like especially nowadays, you know what I mean? Like so I don't know what it wants me to do here. I know they want the cat. They want the little Spider-Man doll, but it's not letting me squeeze through or nowadays like so RDR2 is my favorite, probably my Red Dead Redemption 2 is probably my favorite game of all time. That game's long. Like if you straight up do the story, that game's like 50 hours. And then there's a lot of side stuff to do on the side. So game developers definitely have the time to make. Oh, am I supposed to scare? Oh, no. I see what I'm supposed to do. It's not giving me any button prompts, so there we go. Like game developers definitely have the capabilities of making longer games. And I know they kind of rushed this game out. Like I think Sony kind of told them they needed to release it by like the end of 2023 when Insomniac wasn't necessarily ready to maybe release it by 2023. Like I know all the planned stuff they had for this game that got scrapped. However, it was kind of short for. I think they were actually planning DLC for this game. Like they were going to do DLC, but the company had a massive leak. Like they got hacked and all the DLC for this game got leaked and all of their plans for some of their upcoming games got leaked. So they just like scrapped the DLC. Like they just decided to stop working on it, which is kind of dumb in my opinion. Like they should have. Like I get it, you got hacked. That's frustrating, but at the end of the day, deciding to scrap the DLC is punishing the fans more than punishing the hackers, if you know what I mean. So it's frustrating, but it's not. I guess there's not really anything we can do about it at the end of the day. Did that? I think that lowered an elevator. Am I playing on PS5? Yes, I am. Hey, you stupid graffiti artist. This is so awkward, man. I get it. Yes, I'm on PS5. Is this your first playthrough? No, it is not. This is my second playthrough. I pre-ordered this game. I played it like when it first came out, when it first launched. I played through it and 100%ed it. This is my second time kind of playing. This is my first time like playing through it and like making videos and live streams of it for my YouTube channel. But for personal reasons, or like when I was just playing it through it on my own, I've already played through it once and 100%ed it. That's what I've been doing though. As I've been waiting for like new games to release, like I know the Switch 2 is coming out soon, like the new Mario Kart game's coming out, and Insomniac's working on a Wolverine game right now. I've been waiting on them, and I think in Indiana Jones, I know Indiana Jones came out like sometime last year, but it just launched on PS5. I've just kind of been waiting on new games to release to play through for the first time. So I've been playing through like old games that I've already played through before and just making videos for it for my channel. Just to kind of pass the time.
Wow. You're amazing. You know that?
Yeah, I did. The Wolverine game got at least one or two of the missions got leaked, kind of like early demo gameplay, as well as some of the things they were planning for it.
You were here buying flowers for them.
It's annoying though because they announced it like almost 4 years. Like they released the teaser trailer for almost 4 years ago, and they haven't told us anything since then. The only thing they've told us since then is like they straight up came out and said, "We're still working on it, and we'll tell you guys about it when we're ready." That's like, but you guys have been working on it for like 4 years. Like, you guys give us another teaser trailer,
Those kids enjoy the autumn
some more like an update or anything. So it's a little annoying, but I get it. I don't work for the company, so I don't know everything that's going on behind the scenes. So I can't really speak too much about their reasoning or their kind of why they're deciding to do the things they do. But, oh, there it is.
There it is. I might have to move that somewhere else.
Something up here I can't remember especially some of these side stuff. I can't really remember how to do. It's been a while since I've played this game.
Opened up plenty of these before.
I didn't want to jump on top.
Another one down.
Has bro just left his radio on for years? Like, he hasn't visited the stash for like a couple of years, and he's just like, yeah, this just forgot to turn the. Oh, I wasn't expecting this.
Guys, if you're gonna ambush, be sneaky, all right?
They snuck up on me. Doesn't mean they're gonna defeat me, but
Guess some of them stayed behind after Craven.
a lot of them stayed behind after Craven.
Everything good, kid?
Defeated Craven a couple weeks ago.
Ran into Craven's hunters. You were right about them wanting your tech.
They must be real good if they found it. Even your dad wasn't able to.
Dad?
It was the first showdown between Officer Jefferson Davis and Prout.
Mysterium over here.
Had to hide in that shipping container for hours just to lose him. Almost wish he caught me right then and there. Never wanted to get involved.
Well, I'm glad you're out of the game now. Stay safe, Punk.
Same. Will do.
I think we've gotten gold medals on all of these except for one, so.
Beginning text-to-speech call with the kids at the hospital loved the flowers. Thanks, Miles.
Hold up.
Thanks, Miles.
They were labeled Order for Music Man. Not very cryptic.
Okay, sorry, Haley. Is there another Spider-Man game set to come out? Yeah, they're working on the third one. Wolverine. They're working on Wolverine first, so. So, Wolverine will the Insomniac's Wolverine will come out first. And then once they release Wolverine, they'll probably go full head of steam on the next Spider-Man game. But yes, a third Spider-Man game is in the works, I should say. It might be a while, but might be a couple of years before they even announce it.
That's it.
Unfortunately, we got silver on that. So I guess we've gotten silver on 2 of them now.
I need a minute.
I'm not going to do it again.
You're safe.
It's kind of a waste of time. Silver is good enough, and I've already gotten all the trophies for this game, so.
Betsy called again? Let's see what she had to say.
Hello, Spider-Man. I just wanted to let you know that Quentin has agreed to enter some court-monitored counseling to help him with his post-prison transition. Finally. Cole, please be respectful. He's been through a lot.
Sorry. I'm just glad he's getting help, you know.
Anyway, Quentin asked me to pass this along. He thinks he's close to figuring out what's going on.
Why couldn't I just...
So, just keep up the good work, Spider-Man.
Seems like you might need some spider help.
No, he doesn't.
I had everything planned out. The clues, the screens, the art, the people, everything has to be perfect.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, I got you. Can you explain a little slower? What happened?
Okay. I want to ask someone to homecoming, but he's special. I couldn't just do flowers or chocolate. I got some screens, and I want to light them up with the message. But the generator's busted. Guy who rented it out to me won't answer. What a scam.
I think I can help.
Thanks. I rented the generator from Reynolds and Company Rentals. I'll send you the address.
Bro, there are people there are probably people dying on the streets right now. That's the thing about this mission. It's like, I get the whole friendly neighborhood Spider-Man aspect of this game. You wanna ask someone out to homecoming, man up and do it. Yeah, like you don't need a superhero to help you with that. I'm sorry. I get it. I'm a nervous person too. I have a lot of problems with anxiety.
That's no ordinary rental transaction.
But there's some stuff you kind of gotta just
Bad day to be a bad guy.
kind of gotta just take a deep breath and do it. You know what I mean? There are people who are. Now that I'm done with Spider-Man. Have you ever played any of the Red Dead Redemption games? I'd strongly recommend Red Dead Redemption 2 if you've never played that before. That's my favorite game of all time.
That takes care of these guys. I should check on the salesperson.
The Assassin's Creed games are also pretty good. Like if you've never played Assassin's Creed's Black Flag, that's a really good one.
Spider-Man.
Assassin's Creed 3 is a really good one.
Asked me to look into a delivery delay. I guess we got our answer.
Yeah, about that. I'd love to deliver this.
Trying to think of some others.
Already did so much damage. If she's salvageable, it'll take weeks of repairs. Mind delivering the bad news for me?
Can do. Better call Vijay and get
If you're looking for more superhero games, if you've never played the Batman Arkham series, like all 3 of those games, try those out. Those are all or all 4 of them, I guess.
I've got something else in mind.
The Rocksteady ones and the Montreal, the Arkham Origins. They're all phenomenal superhero games. Like they were all super huge inspirations for the Insomniac Spider-Man games, so those are definitely worth the playthrough. I played through all 3 of the Rocksteady ones on my channel already. Can't think of.
Since the generator's no good, does BV have any backup ones?
I know they keep generators on the roof, but they're all overpowered for my setup.
We'd blow a fuse. Unless we find something underpowered.
You've only played Arkham Knight?
That low voltage frequency.
Arkham City is my personal favorite. Arkham City is awesome. In terms of gameplay, Arkham Knight is better. So Arkham Knight is obviously the newest one and the one with the most polished gameplay. So if you go back and play any of the older ones, they're gonna feel a little more dated. But in terms of like kind of story and missions, like Arkham City is the best. Arkham Origins has really great boss fights and really great like in terms of like telling like a detective story, because you know Batman's the greatest detective. Arkham Origins is great.
That should work great. Mind giving it your special spark?
Arkham Asylum has real like it's gonna like if you go back and play Arkham Asylum, especially if you've only played Knight, Arkham Asylum is gonna feel super dated, super old. However, the atmosphere and the story is really great. So if you can kind of ignore some of the dated gameplay of it, the atmosphere and the story is gonna really wow you, I guess I should say. Am I supposed to go to there next? Ah, it's blocked. Okay. I don't remember this mission all that well. Oh, sweet. Okay.
The power seems to be traveling through an old circuit. Yeah. Maybe I should go into electrical engineering.
Horizon Forbidden West. No, I haven't. I've heard really great things about that game, but I have not given it a try yet. And I think even one of my coworkers even was like, "You need to play Horizon Forbidden West."
Thank you a million. Oh, maybe you should call yourself the Great Electric Spider.
But that's definitely one I need to try out.
Oh, just got a text. He's on his way.
I've gotten a couple recommendations. I think
Just hi.
one of my coworkers recommended like the Dark Souls game to me, and he's like, "You're gonna get really bad, but they're great games," because I know they're like some of the most difficult video games of all time.
Oh, Vijay, what are you up to?
It's such a waste of time, man. I have bad guys to get beaten up.
Wait a sec. That's the equation he helped me with on our first date. Study session. Study date?
Spider-Man, that's the first clue. Mind flipping it?
Okay, looks like I'm going this way. Okay, what is this? Aw, that's the movie we saw when we had our first kiss. Look, braces, lip balm, and all. But still.
I haven't either, and I haven't played a Dark Souls game either. And
Poster is stuck. Can you give it a tug?
I don't know if I ever will, just because of
Vijay must be in the quad.
how hard I've heard they are and how rage-inducing. Like, that's all you see from YouTubers and streamers is
This whole thing has you written
videos of them just like losing their minds to it, just like screaming and yelling, just losing their minds. So I don't know if I want to put myself through that. You know what I mean? I don't mind a little challenge, but
Will you?
I don't like the idea of killing a boss 100 times. I don't either. I don't mind a difficult boss fight, but one that takes me several days to beat. Nah. Like,
Something I can do to help here.
I don't want it to be the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life.
Homecoming? Oh, Vijay, of course. Matching sequin blazers? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That was close.
There's one, I don't know if he's lying or not, but I have this one coworker who he claims there's this one game
Thank you for making this possible.
that it's like extremely hard. It has this like extremely hard boss fight
Best day ever.
that
Anything for love, guys.
people like if you die during the boss fight, you restart the entire game. Like it's not that you just restart the boss fight, like you get sent back to the very beginning of the game. And he claims that he's the only person in the world who's beat that boss fight like multiple times, to where like the game developers themselves like contacted him and said like, we had to patch our game because you beat the boss a couple times and we didn't mean that to happen. He could like straight up like that. That seems like kind of a lie to me. Like that seems like he was just trying to like, you know, like lie about something or.
Hold up. How'd you know it was me?
Returnal? I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember what
Well, hey.
what he said it was, what the name of the game was, but he claims that he's the only person in the world who's beat the boss fight multiple times. And the game developers themselves had to patch the game or something like that. But. I have whatever game he was talking about. I haven't personally played it.
Hey, I heard you lost a toy drone?
It's lost, but it's not a toy. I was using it to gather aerial footage for my senior project. I'd look for it myself, but it lost communication at 300 feet X and 140 feet Y. That's the northeast building. Can you help? Our senior projects are due Friday.
Is this girl's name really Odyssey?
You knew that?
Like, that's such a
get around.
unique but interesting name.
Spider-Man.
Odyssey?
Okay then. So you'll look around for me?
I'm on it.
It must be stuck on a roof.
The voice actor, like, whoever voice acts this girl also sounds super familiar. Like, she could just be copying someone else's voice or someone else's voice that sounds familiar, but...
Here somewhere. There it is.
I don't like these missions. I don't either, honestly. I don't like a lot of the side missions in Spider-Man 2.
The data's corrupt.
That's a big reason why the first Spider-Man game is my favorite. Is because the side missions were so much more fun.
Would you mind snapping a photo of campus for us?
I can make that happen.
Like these
sky bridge from the rooftop. Could you take it?
The side missions in Spider-Man 2 feel much more of a hassle than they do like actual fun. What did she?
If I were to take the photo.
Okay, I didn't hear what she said though. Like, this is not Spider-Man, man. This is... I mean, I guess taking pictures is kind of Spider-Man-ish, but... helping people with their school projects is... maybe for one mission, that would have been okay, but the fact that they did this for multiple missions
And that lighting.
is
Really got an eye for this.
a bit boring.
Get a couple more.
I just gotta...
Each of the other two super tall
I kind of gotta put my head down and just grind through it, though. You know what I mean?
Okay. Get to the tall buildings.
That's why I'm doing these streams, is to 100% this game for the second time, so... I have to do the all the not so fun stuff. For a second time.
Recruitment office? Is this senior project part of this year's AV Club recruitment video? If this shot doesn't wow the new kids...
Missions like this is also why I haven't replayed through this game multiple times. Like, Spider-Man... the very first Spider-Man game I've replayed through multiple times. I've replayed through Miles Morales at least a couple times.
Great shot of the quad.
But this is the only Insomniac Spider-Man game I haven't replayed through a second time at least. I've only played through it once entirely. And it's because of just boring missions like this.
Esports team, the drone club, and the greenhouse.
Like, this is all stuff you could have done yourself. You know what I mean? Like, these students are lazy. You know, like the symbiote nests. I didn't mind them. They were a little tricky. A little, like, a little... What am I doing here? They were a tiny bit tricky, but they're not too bad. Once you kind of know what you're doing, and once you get the combat down, they're not quite as bad. They're definitely not as good as like some of the bases and like some of the fun stuff you could do in the first game in Miles Morales. Is this... what are we supposed to take a picture of here? Is it on the roof? Yes, it is. No, it's not. Dude, what am I... Let's go take a picture of this first. And then we'll come back to whatever the heck they want me to take a picture of there. Oh, I bet they're... Yeah, there they are. What do you mean, no subject in view? They're literally right here. What kind of angle does it want me to get? This is also what's dumb about these missions. Is it's so picky about what it wants you to do. What do you mean, no subject in view? They're right here. No, it's PS5. It's a Apparently that's in focus, but the other angle we didn't isn't. Yeah, this game is exclusive on PS5, so that's why I had to upgrade. I did have a PS4 for the longest time, but in order to play this game, I had to spend the money. I know. That's like...
Greenhouse is on the roof, soaking up all that sunlight.
This game's bugged, I swear. Like, these missions that they clearly just threw in, just to throw in, they didn't actually put a whole lot of effort into. They what? Like, whatever. I'm not going to complain about it too much. I think I got it done. But
now this is how you heal the world.
I can finally relax now that the world... Hey, while you've been up there, I've been tinkering with
look at the squirrel.
The camera's still busted, but at least it still flies. One last favor. It's the last thing we need, for real. Could we get a tour of campus in one continuous shot from the air? You can meet us up on the rooftop to start the fly-through.
All right. I'll get something nice for you.
Like, when I was in school, when I was in grade school, when I was in high school, I had to do my school projects on my own. I couldn't call Spider-Man and be like, hey, can you do my school project for me?
You can swing
no.
through it or fly. Either way.
I had to do it myself.
Off the ground.
So,
got it.
Screw all this noise. Screw all these missions.
Thing is fast.
And you have a drone too? Like, yeah, just use the drone. You don't need Spider-Man.
Oh, that way.
What is Spider-Man's purpose here?
Woo-hoo!
Exceptional. Thanks for working your magic.
I didn't do anything other than swing around the campus.
That'll do it. Thanks to you, this recruitment video is really gonna shine. Don't suppose you'd be down
So,
10 hours of
your camera was on your drone anyways? What was the purpose of me swinging around then? You didn't need my help at all. You just wasted my time. I'm done, man. I'm gonna go do, I'm gonna go do something more enjoyable than this Brooklyn Visions BS. Come back to that later.
Hey, friendly people.
Better check out that nest, even though it freaks me out.
It's Ultimate Level New Game Plus.
Where'd it go?
I think so. I don't know.
Creepy enough already.
I think you can only access Ultimate Level on New Game Plus. You might... I didn't mean to press that at all. You might be able to, like, once you beat the game, you might be able to access new Ultimate Level on just like a regular playthrough, but I think you have to beat the game at least once before you can unlock Ultimate Level.
But I hear you, Dad. I'm not giving up. Now where to go? Looks like it's up on the roof.
This one's moving around. But yeah, I am playing on whatever's the hardest. Is it Ultimate? I think is the hardest difficulty. Which, this game isn't that tough anyways. There it is. I was like, where did this thing move to? Few more seconds, more like half a minute. Alright, it moved again. Did it move up here? Yes, it did. Is Spider-Man 2 the movie like the game? These aren't. So the Insomniac games aren't based off any movie. So no, they're not like any of these Insomniac games that you played won't be like any of the movies. And there are multiple Spider-Man 2. Like there's when Tobey Maguire there was Spider-Man 2. And then there's the Amazing Spider-Man 2 with Andrew Garfield, and then there's Spider-Man Far From Home with Tom Holland. All three of those, the only one that had, so Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 2 does have a movie tie-in game that was made by Treyarch, the people who make like the Call of Duty Black Ops series. And then Andrew Garfield's The Amazing Spider-Man 2 does have a movie tie-in game, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. That's one of the worst Spider-Man games of all time. I do not recommend it. That was made by Beanox. But yeah, Insomniac is like its complete own universe. Like it doesn't have any tie-in games or anything like that. So it's kind of its own story. Sorry, I know I'm not playing right now. I have to grab my charger. I have to plug something in real quick, and then I have to go grab something real quick. So Miles is gonna be standing still for just a little bit while I go grab this stuff. I don't actually know how long we've actually been streaming, so I might. We might be close to 2 hours here, so. Only going to be streaming for a little bit today. No, we haven't finished the game yet, but we still have at least one more stream in us. Yeah, we've been streaming for 2 hours, so I'm gonna go ahead and call this one. Let me, let's see what we're at here. And then I'll be able to make a fair assessment as to... Okay, so we're at 80%. Yeah, we're playing on ultimate level for this playthrough. 80%. One more playthrough, I think. Yeah. Okay, I think we got one more playthrough on us. At least one more stream, if not 2 more streams, and then we'll have this one 100%ed, and then I'll move on to Arkham Knight, and I'm gonna 100% that game. But anyways, thanks for tuning into the stream. Thanks for tapping along with me, talking with me for this past hour or so. I appreciate it a whole lot. Gives me a lot to do. And, yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, man.